What is good? What is good? What is Gucci Courtney IG? And I'm back again. This time to discuss the latest album from Ghetts, Conflict of Interest, following on from his 2018 release, Ghetto Gospel, the New Testament. If you want to read my thoughts on that album, guys, you can tap into my Instagram page at Courtney IG. Generally, my thoughts on that album, guys, was it was a good album. I really enjoyed it. I think it was one of the best of 2018, but it just lacked good cohesion from top to bottom. I felt like it skipped too much between rap and grime. There were too many throwaway moments. It was a bit of a mood board. And for me, Ghetto Gospel was a far better release, with State of Mind, CPB, Closest Thing to Heaven. Like, for me, that's coming into this, that is his classic album. I know I think I saw it on Grime Daily saying, is this latest album his first classic or something along those lines. I mean, I didn't read it because I like to keep my mind fresh when I'm coming into an album. But yeah, I think Ghetto Gospel is his classic coming into this. So in my eyes, Ghetto Gospel, guys, is one of 8 slept on UK rap projects. Again, if you want to hear what the rest of those ones are, the other 7, you can go onto Courtney IG profile. But anyway, like, back to Ghetts, like, he is clearly a veteran in this rap thing. Like, right alongside Chip, right alongside Wiley, right alongside Kano, right alongside Skepta, and more, JME, just to name a few. But yeah, so he's spun F radio. Like, he's pioneered his own radio station sets, spun. He's delivered great bodies of work from, the Momentum series, Christmas EPs. He's even dabbled in a bit more mainstream. He's done a bit of the Rebel with the Cause album, which was a bit more experimental, and he got slated for a little bit. Sing For Me, he got a little bit slated for that. But what he would always do throughout these mainstream phases where he took a bit of a detour is come back to the core and always deliver fire freestyles, always deliver this rapid, venomous flow, which could it could either be rapid and venomous or it can be slow and venomous. Like, he's just got that tempo specialist ability where he can do that, much like Kano, and sit basically high speed or slow it down and still kill you with that. I think in his initial phases, people were comparing him to Kano and, not giving him the flowers that he deserves for the talent that he has. But now coming into this, I think there's no question whether Ghetts is a legend in this thing or not. So you can tell already where my expectation level is coming into this album, as he is one of my favorite artists. So I'm going to be as clear. I'm not going to be biased. I'm just going to give you my unfiltered thoughts on this album and conclude at the end. So let's get into my thoughts here, guys. I'm expecting metaphor, double entendres, everything. So yeah, let's tap in. So the project opens up majestically, with a mellow feel with fine wine, which gives you that crystal clear perspective into how he came into the game, how he came into the scene, his faith in God, his love for music, his hunger, and his proclamation that he is, one of the GOATs in this thing. And again, that's unquestionable, as I said, given his catalog, given the density of the projects which he has, given his sets, given his clashes. It's like, if you overlook this guy, then you ain't really tapped into UK rap. You're not tapped into rap in general, because he cannot just be boxed in as a UK rap artist. He does, everything, all genres, all sounds. So yeah, I really loved how it then transitioned into Mozambique. Mozambique is a sound which you can't really just say it's grime. You can't really just say it's rap. You can't. And, Moonchild really gives it that Afro feel, which makes it a bit more unique. Like, and with the top 3 selected sample, I think it's top 3 selected, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It just gives you that grime undertone. So you get that Afro, you get that rap, and then there's just like, don't forget about grime in there. So that I love. Yeah, and on this album, guys, Ghetts sat right in his rap pocket perfectly. Whoever executively produced this, or the producers on this album is so well produced from top to bottom. I mean, I've just been blown away by it. Like, the clarity that you get from Ghetts on songs like Little Bo Peep, 10,000 Tears, Sonia, and there's more. Like, these are just a few acting as great examples of his, ability on the project. Like, he just sounds like a seasoned veteran. It doesn't sound like he's experimenting. It sounds like, yo, you guys have been sleeping on me. This is what I can do. And now I've gone to the mountain. I come back from the mountain again, man. Come back straight like a fountain again. But anyway, yeah, I know the bars, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's come back from the mountain and he's just showing you like, yo, this is what I do. Like, this is what I can do when I take my time and I come back. Expect a whirlwind, like expect fierce venom, like, and he just delivered that. Like, and guys, there are so many moments throughout this album which are memorable, which when you listen again, when I listen again, even I will take away and I think, rah, this was crazy. But on a first time listen, like, he did so well in painting the picture of his life journey, of his childhood, of his, times in prison, of, his rap career, his family. It's just such an interesting story, guys. The way that he paints it for you is so vivid, it's so personal that you really feel like you're almost in his shoes. Like, and the last project which gave me that feel was Psychodrama. Like, for me, for a UK rap album that really takes me into the shoes, into the, like, just very detailed, basically. That's the best way I could describe it. Like, but really, guys, the IC3 feature for me will always be up there. It will always be up there. And you know why? Because listening to that back in college days, Skepta and Ghetts going back to back, on sets, clashing each other on Kiss FM, the war dubs between BBK and The Movement, like, that nostalgia, that feel, like, it's crazy. Because I would have never thought there when I was younger that these two would have been able to put a song together like they have here with IC3, which is just talking about, some of the struggles, some of the pain points of being a black male, like being it's amazing. And it's not a grime song, it's a rap song, and they're both just giving you that, like, you feel it, you feel that in your bones, bro. Like, you just feel it. Like, you see how much passion this album is drawing out of me, and I haven't even completed all of my thoughts. So let's continue. I digress. So yeah, I just love the cinematic feel of the album, guys. I love how vivid the picture is. I love how there's such an attention to detail from the voice notes. I love the ordering. Like, as I said, one of the critiques I had of Ghetto Gospel, the New Testament, was the ordering. It felt a bit like a mood board. But here, no, it does not feel like that. It feels like Ghetts really thought about how he wanted to order the tracks, how he wanted to order the voice notes, which come in at the start or at the end. And like, it's just crazy how, like, the new and the old is blended as well. So you got Parsalu, you got Stormzy, you got Dave, then you got Giggs, you got MLA Sunday, you got Wretch 32. It's new and old. And then you got even the nostalgia factor. As I said, you got the top 3 selected sample. You then also got, him saying his reload bars on Hop Out. And then you got Skepta doing his reload bars on IC3. So I have to say, guys, this album is truly remarkable. That's what I'm going to say. Let that sink in. This album is truly remarkable. It's exceptional. It's one of the best UK albums I've heard in a while. Yeah, and it was well worth the wait. Like, the wait between this and the last project was worth it, because this is levels above. I guess it's because it's under Warner. I guess it's because he's taking his time. I guess it's because he's like just found his pocket and he's not given a damn about anyone else, what anyone else wants him to deliver. He's delivering what he wants to deliver, and that's what we're getting here. It's a clear, it's open, it's emotional, it's everything that you would want from a rap album. It's not drip drip like he says in the Fine Wine, like they're talking about drip too much or something along those lines. Like, it's, yeah, man, like, I'm gonna have to take this album in a few times. I'm definitely gonna be re-listening to this a few times, but I'm already gonna say it. This is gonna be one of the best releases of 2021, and it is definitely one of the best releases to come out of the UK for a while, for me. So yeah, straight up, man, I'm gonna say my top 3 tracks are Autobiography, Dead to Me, and Little Bo Peep. And guys, the rating I'm giving this is a 9.7 out of 10. The reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because of Crud, Skengman, and No Mercy. Those 3, I didn't really like that much. I can see No Mercy potentially growing on me, but Crud, I don't know. I'm not feeding gigs right now at the moment. And Skengman, I just didn't like Stormzy's verse. But anyway, 9.7 out of 10. You know what to do, guys. You know what to do. You know where to go. You need to like, you need to comment, you need to subscribe. It's Inspire, Enrich.